Hello everybody and welcome to Belle's channel and to Belle's Fallout 4 Survival Guide. Today we're with Curie and basically welcome to Covenant. We did do a very little snippet when I was trying to get idolized with Kat, and we basically did
Head
the
on
entrance
Penny's shop is usually the first stop.
exam with Swanson.
Hello.
Hey there.
Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house. And you should visit Penny's store.
I appreciate the hospitality.
For people like you, anytime. You might want to stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about
Who's
Damn,
Dan?
him. He's a gun for hire. Not the most savory line of work, if you ask me. You have a good stay now.
he sounds a bit weird, doesn't he? Alright, let's go into Covenant. So you're gonna see.
Meaning no offense, but I got a mountain of work to do.
If I can find him. Here's Talia McGovern.
Hi.
Oh, I heard about you. I make things. Things for the store. Oh, I'm Talia. It's so nice to meet you.
What do you make?
I make medical supplies. Oh, and guns, scopes, and other things. You can see them for sale at Penny's store. You're gonna like it here. Everyone in Covenant is so friendly and really wants to help.
Why is everyone here so friendly?
I don't know. Ask Mr. Orden. I'm much better with terminals than people. Feel free to use my tools. And if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay. People sound a tad bit weird here.
Hey, the leg's still on the mend. You have anything for the pain?
Enjoy your stay.
As soon as you don't need the meds, you gotta lay off. Understood? Any other complications with the injury? It's healing up pretty good. Off you go then.
Thanks,
Hey.
Doc.
Hello, stranger. You got anything that ails you? I'll fix you up for a fee.
What's new, Doc?
If you want rumors, then Penny's the girl for you.
Enjoy your
in
stay.
Covenant, stranger.
Excuse me.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald, but you, cutie, can call me Penny.
What do you do around here?
A bit of everything. I try to leave some things for the menfolk to do, you know, so they feel in charge. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
What do you sell?
Whatever the caravans bring in, plus anything Mrs. McGovern can cobble together. You want to take a look?
Let me see what you got.
Take your time, sweetie.
Cool, I'd actually need to sell a load of stuff. So I can sell it all to her. Quick draw. Might keep that. I'll take that off you, I'll take that off you, that off you, that off you, that off, oh no, not that, that off you. What else you got? You must have some grenades. I'll take all these impact, that's what I'll do. Okay.
Busted again? It's the third radio this month.
Hey there.
Another newcomer. Welcome.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
We don't tolerate violence or vulgarity. Steer clear of those, and we'll get along just fine.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay, so
You from around here? God, I hope not. Not enough of these hicks.
You have a problem with the people here?
All the fake smiles and the fancy talking puts me on edge. The sooner I'm out of here, the better. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
A caravan? I'm not really the trader type.
Well, this isn't about trade. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside the town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
okay.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Is all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
It's good to see a new face around.
Jacob,
I hope you're enjoying your stay.
can I ask some questions?
Ask away.
Does Covenant have a problem with synths?
Shouldn't everyone have a problem with synths? But there's none of those things here. Rest assured.
Wait till you meet Curie, mate.
Dan says your people are lying to him.
If you ask me, I think Dan's been baking in the sun too long. The only secret we've got here is what's in Deezer's lemonade. And if you can get Deezer to tell you, you just got to fill me in. As the robot says, it's delicious.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
Is this about those Stockton people? I've told Mr. Dan many, many times. We never saw them.
I have to go.
You have a good day.
So there's a missing caravan, and this starts the quest Human Error. Honest Dan's been hired to find Stockton's missing caravan. He wants me to investigate Covenant's looking for clues. He knows the little settlements involved. Yes. So you'll go down one of these sides.
Why does one tiny settlement need so much firepower?
Yeah, you can see it. It's got tons. Then again, love, look at our settlements. They're fucking filled.
Get your lemonade here!
Hey, Deezer.
Less rads, less mute fruit, same great taste. Try Deezer's lemonade!
I'll take some.
Enjoy!
Looks like a trader left a bedroll. No marks on it, so no way of telling if it's from Stockton's people.
So, because you've got Curie as a companion, she'll just like it if you picklock into them places. What you can do is if you go this way, go right, follow the road,
The caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
Have you found something interesting?
Deezer's lemonade, huh? The caravan definitely stopped in Covenant.
even though they said they'd never seen them. So they're definitely lying. But why would they be lying? Why would they be lying? Did they hit the caravan? Did something happen? What? Let's find out.
I
Hey,
hate
Dan.
this place. This whole place has got me on edge.
Synths seem to be a real touchy subject around here.
Now that you mention it, people are always gabbing about synths, or the Institute. But here, not one word. The hell,
Do you have any proof Covenant is involved with the caravan?
I got one.
Hey, Penny.
You here to shop?
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
Does Covenant have some sort of problem with synths?
Thank God we don't. None of those machines are in here.
The town looks really nice. How'd you manage that?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Well, the menfolk would say good old-fashioned elbow grease keeps Covenant as the prettiest place in the Commonwealth. But between you and me, I think shrewd trading may play a big part.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Definitely. He has such an attitude.
I know! He's so smug. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
Right? He should be thankful you let him in.
Don't get me started.
Ah, damn it. This is the only way to do it without losing affinity.
Right? He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around interrogating people. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
Find the location of the secret compound.
It's good to see a new face around here.
Jacob,
I hope you're enjoying your stay.
tell me about yourself.
I make sure Penny, Talia, and everyone's got what they need. It's a full-time job to keep our little community afloat. But someone's got to do it, if you'll excuse me.
This cell means business.
Alright, so you'll kind of have to be a thief to do this. So if you go this way, come on, Curie. Oh, Curie, you being serious? Come on.
Hey, over here.
Yes?
Wait there.
I will wait. It is safe here? Yes?
If you go up here,
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge.
I found out about a compound. The caravan survivors may be there.
Great. Now we just need to find it. If anyone... But he doesn't have the best memory. I saw him once reading a slip of paper while entering his password. Maybe you can find that.
We'll talk later.
so what you can do is to find that password. You can go in here, but you'd have to lockpick it. And Curie really doesn't like that, so that's why I'm going all the way over here. So if you come this way, you can hack into this terminal, so long as you have master. If you don't, But you
That's
need
some serious security. Maybe there's another way around it.
that you need to pick lock into the that their house room thing, and then the password will be on the bedside table. Eradicates. No.
Yes.
Personal files. B. Fitzgerald. Mr. Fitzgerald treats our mission as seriously as I do, if only to think about his wife. Penny Fitzgerald mentions the synths as undesirables, altercation with M. Bell, frequent negative comments about other personnel and other places in the Commonwealth, severe reprimand for warning one trade about the Institute and their ways. If Mr. Bell was not extremely effective in her role, I suggest she be reassigned to the compound, but she's married to Mr. Fitzgerald, so her permanent posting here is required. Nothing to be done. Ted Huntley, possession of contraband on 3 occasions, general antisocial behaviour. Huntley's newly confident given his past, it's understandable that he's jumpy. Hopefully he'll feel safe. Team McGovern. Visited comment on her nervousness and jumpiness. P. Montgomery. I have no specific concerns about Dr. Montgomery. Looking at her now, you'd have no idea what she's been through. The only niggling details that she keeps to herself and has integrated into the community. But I suspect she resents her being transferred here and would prefer to be working on the core mission. Ooh, Swanson. Keeps himself, he works directly for the compound in administering the test, and as such I have no idea who he was or how to help him. He keeps himself strictly apart from the community, whether that's his orders or his temperament. Fisherman report. Mr. Huntley's aborted 5 compound runs due to a fisherman, name unknown, who stationed himself at Mystic Pines Pond. Mr. Huntley reports his new favourite fishing hole is directly on top of the compound entrance. The Stockman retrieval team was almost spotted by the outsider. I recommend... naughty, naughty.
Hey, you stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around.
Hey, come on.
Ask me.
Jacob.
Hey, you stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
I know you and your secret compound are behind what happened to Stockton's caravan.
Supposing, hypothetically, we are. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons. The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you a gift. 100 caps. And then you'd be welcome back here as our friend anytime.
So, I think McCready likes it if you keep the caps. Take the bribe. Some like it if you keep caps. Piper and I think Curie likes it if you look for
Surely
compromise.
there's room for compromise. I get Stockton's survivors, and we stay friends. I'd have to know more, though.
You sound sincere, monsieur. But you must see our position in this.
And he actually
That's
like
a
that.
tall order. A deal like that, well, that's above my pay grade. Tell you what, I'll let the compound know you're coming. Then you can make your case to them. Good luck.
Cool. Now we need to go to speak to Honest Dan. Even if you don't speak to him, he still follows you.
I hate
So
this
be aware of
place.
that.
People that break our
Hey,
rules.
Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
Rarely happens,
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
There's the fisherman. Here we go.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Just because Jacob vouched for you doesn't mean you can enter the compound. Why should I let you in?
Negotiate, threaten them, just the job.
I just want to talk with whoever's in charge here. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
We'll see. I'll take her to Dr. Chambers. She can decide what to do with you. Don't try anything.
Doing it the peaceful way kind of gives you more likes from companions. You can just go straight to the compound and kill them all, but I don't think Curie will like that unless it's provoked. Unless it's unprovoked. You know what I mean?
Blythe! Hey, Blythe!
Torture. They are sick. Just give me the signal.
Yes, what is it, Manny?
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead.
Oh, yes.
I'll follow your
interview's over. I'm just reviewing the data on question 4. It's fascinating, really.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Certainly.
Can't open it from this end.
You're the first outsider that's been in. Stranger.
Excuse me.
Extend the platform. Ordnance Center.
Excuse me.
Watch yourself.
Welcome to the compound. You shouldn't be in here. Stranger. Stranger.
Curie. Where is she?
Stranger.
There she is. There she is up there. Amelia Stockton. So I'm gonna quick save. If you well, I'll tell you in a minute.
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived. Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a Sith? No matter. Let me be upfront about this. There are 2 ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
As would I. Let me pose a question to you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something
I've been there, but I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
Against genocide.
You can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do, but we have to find them first. A
Yes,
living synth
Curie!
is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance.
Hey.
What do you... A moment, please.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, we just need to speak to her, otherwise we won't get any affinity.
Sure. I enjoy talking with you.
As do I. I owe you so very much, and I do not mean to sound ungrateful, but I fear I am barely holding myself together.
It's all right. I'm here for you.
Thank you. That means so much. Becoming a synth is just so overwhelming. At first it was a struggle just to master basic functioning. How to brush the teeth, how to operate with only 2 hands, etc. But now I am full of inconsequential thoughts, feelings. How do you do everything with this whirlwind in the head?
I prioritize and tackle what's most important at the time.
That's helpful. You make it look so effortless. Like breathing. But for me, it is so hard to focus, to do research, and inspiration is as elusive as ever. I fear I will never contribute anything to the world.
Be patient. You'll work it out.
In this maelstrom, it is hard to see the shore. The saving grace in all of this is you. As a robot, I had much appreciation for you. But now, it is deeper. I am still loyal, but now I do this because I want to. Because you are my friend.
You're my friend too, Curie.
This tells something in me. I have no idea why. I must cut this short. My eyes, they are malfunctioning. Adieu.
She's so sweet. Alright, let's speak to Dr. Chambers again.
So the one investigating
Let's just skip through this.
I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
Let me what?
I've been there. But I have...
Isn't that a goal worth...
You can't seriously want to...
We most certainly are living, but it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improved.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve the SAFE test, intense psychological pressure must be applied to our test subjects. It is distasteful, but necessary. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampage.
And also a testing ground.
A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Are you threatening me, Dan?
I have myself a code. That's not always good on my wallet, but it helps me sleep at night. I took this contract, and I will honor it, even if I have to kill you to do it.
Covenant's a refuge?
Over the years, we've recruited like-minded individuals all of our lives shattered by the Institute. Covenant is primarily about administering and refining the safe test. But some consider the humanitarian side equally as important. If you destroy what's left here, their lives will be upended again.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrate. Even
You
if
get
she
another
is
light
an
by saying that, by
unfortunate
the way.
victim in this war, sparing her can compromise everything.
That's a deal I won't accept.
You have violated your most sacred oath.
Then you'll just have to kill her.
Enemy detected. I am still intact. I believe we're supposed to file a police report. Yes?
Oh.
And all the little
Some
things
sort of
going
sensor.
badly for evidence.
I bet you 50 caps there's a lot more where they came from.
So Curie doesn't like you if you kill Chambers. I know she likes it if you spare Amelia though, so I think she just likes it kind of every way.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free. I thought I'd never get out of there.
Just so you know, she is a synth, that Amelia Stockton, but if you join the railroad,
The missions must
you'll notice that Stockton runs synths out of the Commonwealth, and that's who that is. That's not actually his daughter. It's a synth who's portraying as his daughter, so she can get out of the Commonwealth.
There is something nearby. Identity unknown.
Keep him off me!
I mean, she may very well be imprinted with the memories of Stockton's daughter, but she is a synth.
Acceptable parameters.
Don't I have a compound key?
Got it. Yeah.
So this is their main headquarters. Subject 12 debrief.
Confidence on Subject 12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem. And any progress on question 3? None. The EKG shows nothing unexpected. The answers are too damn predictable. You've made your opinions quite clear on the value of question 3. Removing it would invalidate all the data accumulated to date. Moving on. Question 4. The data on this is fascinating. Why does baseball have the highest degree of correlation? Even more than question 8. Our methodology was exhaustive. Subject 12's answers in regards to baseball in his childhood were particularly fascinating. See here and here. I wonder, do they play baseball in the Institute? Or is there some sort of defect in their program? We need another failure to explore this further. Do nothing more with Subject 12 except final process. I'll let the reclamation team know.
Need to relax.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
What if she's a synth?
If even after all they've done to her, they don't know if she's a synth or not, I figure she's human enough. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
That's it. Human error. So you can go up here.
The missions must
You can go into here where he was testing him. Subject 12. I think that's him. Perhaps.
Where am I?
Or not.
How are the subject vitals?
A little unsteady, but within. Who are you? What? Son of a...
Missions must be protected.
Speak only when spoken to. Please continue.
The subject is ready for baseline testing.
Subject, answer the questions quickly and with what first comes to mind. You're approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Is that safe testing?
Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't know science stuff. Ignore him.
Ignore him, you say. Fascinating.
Okay. Right, so to end that mission, you could have accepted her offer. There's only a few companions who would like it when you do that. Not that many. There are wiki guides which show you the different reactions. My suggestion is to take either Nick Valentine, Deacon, or Curie if you want to, you know, reject the offer and save Amelia Stockton. If you don't, then there are a few of the companions who will like it if you don't do that. The problem is Covenant is a bit glitchy. Once you make this decision, either accepting or not, they'll either be permanent settlers or they're going to get pissed at you and try and kill you. So you're going to have to kill them all, and then Covenant is yours. But it is a bit glitchy, to be fair. So just be aware if you do accept her offer, reject your offer, you're going to have to kill. I would recommend
Visual contact broken. Nearby. Perhaps they are friendly.
So, yes. And then once you get the house key, you can unlock this. See, this was the password I was on about. Jacob's password. Covenant house key. So now you can claim this. But obviously, if you do accept her offer, and Honest Dan will try and kill you, you have to kill Honest Dan. Then she'll kill Amelia Stockton, and then you'll come back here and they'll say, "Oh, welcome." Da 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 da. So just be aware of that. Oh, I don't have any copper. It'll be fine. But of course you'll lose her as a trader, you lose the doctor. So I would suggest doing it depending on the companion that you have. I don't think what they're doing is right, to be very fair with you. Sorry, to be honest with you. But I don't really like Covenant. I wish you could like a really high charisma. You could convince them. You could say, "Look, Covenant's meant to be a safe haven. Make it that." You know what I mean? Forget about the compound. I mean, that would have been such a great addition, so that you didn't have to kill all these people. You know? But they didn't do that. Anyway, so that was Human Error. The next mission that we're going to do in the next episode is we're going to be visiting a very peculiar building that is a ship crashed into the side of the building right next to the river. So yeah, thank you for watching. This is Belle, and see you then. Goodbye.